Alright, I think we are live. Okay, scarf start, but hello, to everyone. Kochi Kata in the house here. And I am I'm a full-time artist and animator. I'm the cat of chaos. I'm messing up my words right now. Yes, yeah. Name is literally ice milk tea. Taping, right? Taping. Am I right? I have no idea. I'm so sorry. You see, I was trying to read it. Is it in Malay? Yes, I'm from Singapore, by the way. Yeah, and my Malay is. Don't think the reading for Ding Dong work. It's not working, huh? Do you redeem it? Oh, you redeemed it. Yeah, it should be working. I thought so. It should be working. Yes. Okay, so what's gonna happen today is I'm actually trying out this setup for drawing. Okay, I guess the last time I drew there was some issues with you know, me not being able to see clearly, and now I want to see if I draw in this angle, how is it gonna be for y'all? Does that make sense? So yeah, so trying this out today, this setup. That's the main thing I want to try out, though I want to turn off the lights because it's blasting in my eyes right now. Is it darker for you if I do this? It brights up here, right? Oh, does the light help? I think it does, right? Emotion, no worry, yeah, Taco Fun as well. Hello. Oh yeah, we just opened some Ultraman cards just a moment ago. Yeah, you kind of missed it. Okay, so anyways, we've got my markers here. Alright, let's get on to the action. Okay, it's been a while since I touched traditional again. But a while, I mean, it's like, you know, less than a month since I did traditional the last time. But yeah, today I just want to get back into doing some traditional art in preparation for some other stuff actually. You know, something that I realized, I draw nicer circles in traditional art. I don't know why, my circles look better in traditional art. They look like crap on digital. Seriously, yeah. I can't tell why. I feel like a part of me is still preferring traditional art. Like there's sort of tactile feel to it that just makes traditional art feel easier, weirdly. That might be the wrong word, but yeah, something of that. It just makes it feel a little easier to manage. Though I can tell you right now, the lighting is killing me. I can't draw. Genuinely, the lighting is killing me right now. I can't see my yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take a chance with this. This works. Okay. I genuinely can't see my own paper. I can't see my own sketches. I'm like, yeah, it's too dark. Oh, she said she might like chat. I see niya. Hi. Sika tepi. Oh, that's my fan. Okay, I do not need okay. Is the light better? Is the light better right now? You can see, right? Actually, it's becoming popular. I actually want to be more popular in Malaysia. I know this will sound so weird, but I want to be more popular in Malaysia. Yeah. Also, because I do intend to eventually do more boofing in Malaysia. We did finish the Toku site, but if you don't believe that I like Toku, okay, yeah, I could do something like this to prove that I like Toku. Ultraman Chiga! Yes. Right, then over here I got Ultraman Omega! Yeah. Literally on my table, okay? I don't even have to like hide or what. Okay. About draws as Gabo proof I love Toku already. True. Yeah. Yeah, but honestly, yeah. I hate this. Now I need to move the iris. Okay. I realize I don't have my transform tool. There's one thing I really miss in traditional art is actually the transform tool. I know a lot of people say I like my Ctrl Z, I love my Ctrl Z. I feel that a lot of Ctrl Z can still be fixed with an eraser most of the time, but I find the transform tool not as easily replaceable. Overgot what I mean? It's not like proper replacement at all for the transform tool. Yeah. And that's something I find a little sad. Yes, yeah. Can't get good mouth shape. See what I mean? But I mean, like, you know, if I want to erase, I can erase, but I cannot how can do it? The transform tool, yeah. I should just send your YouTube channel. Yay! Wait, who is she? Private Akira? Was that Private Akira? Yes, yeah. I'm just making guesses based on the people I know in Malaysia. Yeah. Oh yeah, personally I have 2 YouTube channels by the way, yeah. So in case you're curious, exclamation mark, wait. It should come out, the new ones. Yeah. Those are my 2 YouTube channels. Yeah. So why do I have 2 YouTube channels? One is going to be mostly art story time. So if you want to know more about my art stuff and all, you see that mostly on the story time one, yeah. The Caturteer-Channel. Other one is more Toku related content. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, so that's pretty much the biggest difference between my 2 channels. Yeah, Toku content and art content. Yeah. Oh, on both sides, I am still me. So I can be me. Cheat scene cut. I've been cheat fluent. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I feel like, yeah, the lack of transform tool is affecting me really badly right now. Because usually for a lot of my hair stuff, I'm very used to getting roughly the rough shape there, then I fix it with transform tool. So I'm like, I kind of like doing traditional work sometimes because it helps to elevate my issues, if you get what I mean. Yeah, like very simple things become very difficult things. Some difficult things become easier, and I think going traditional really does help you, like, you know, even as a digital artist, it helps you practice certain skills that you normally do not have your hands on. Yeah. Or normally you're not that bothered with, yeah, since it's all digital art. Yeah. So that's something I find that, you know, it's good when you're going back to some of the traditional art stuff. Yep, it really gives you that little of extra practice that I think can be really useful. Not gonna lie. It's kind of odd because I literally just drew this just a moment ago, but on digital actually. Like this exact same pose in a way. Of course I'm gonna make it. There are some slight variations. It's not like 100% the same, but there are some slight variations to it. Like I think the digital one definitely has better proportions. Mostly because the digital one I get to do multiple layers a lot more easily. Yeah. But I kind of like the finishing on the traditional one, to be honest. Yeah, like I think the traditional one finishing feels a bit better. Weirdly, yes, yeah. Don't ask me why, but I think weirdly the traditional finishing feels a little neater and nicer. Yeah. The traditional one feels a little more intentional. Weirdly, yeah. And okay, you thought you had one gaming one. Okay, so what happened to the gaming one? I more or less abandoned it. So allow me to explain. Future gaming content, which will not be happening so soon, alright, will be on my Caturteer-Channel. However, okay, VODs will only be members. Yes, yeah. So moving forward, that's what I'm gonna do. Because so let me explain to you why the VODs are members only, okay? So number one, YouTube algorithm sucks. So I'll put my VODs with my normal content. What happens is it ends up becoming caught up in the rest of my art content, and it messes up my algorithm. However, at the same time, I am not a gaming main, and I do not want to maintain like a full gaming channel as well. So the best idea was to close up my... I mean, it's still up, but I'm not going to be uploading anything there. And all my future game VODs will be on my members only, which I am going to be opening soon. Yes. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to try something a little different today for my lining. So instead of lining it straight out into lining, I'm going to use the manga pen directly. Problem is, I got a missing manga pen. Give me a quick moment, yeah. Now I brought markers out. My manga pen go? Oh, did I keep that inside the plastic bag? I didn't lose it, man. I know I did bought extra the manga pen, but that one manga pen was from Japan, so I'm actually very sad if I lost it. Let's see. I might have mixed it up with the West I bought locally. It's the same brand though, but yeah, where did my manga pen go? Okay. Alright, never mind. Cat shall remain set. But at the same time, that doesn't make sense. 0.8. It's definitely somewhere at home. I just need to figure where. And wait, where did the 2 pens I was holding just now went? I'm not good at art though, but yeah, gonna stick around. Yeah, sure. I mean, if you are ever keen in art and all, feel free to just, you know, share your art on the Discord. Alright? Or if you want, just hang around. Right? Yeah. If you do want to, like, you know, look for some toku stuff and all, like some of my toku art and all, I hate this lining. This lining was so bad. I can tell you why this lining sucks right now, because I am lining it while trying to keep it upright for the video. Okay. Let's take the the rotation of the canvas for granted in digital. I could rotate it digital and you'll be like, oh, okay, you can still see it. Yeah, I kind of like taking that for granted, but I realized I cannot continue doing that. I need my canvas to rotate. Not being able to flip is already a handicap, so not being able to rotate is like, holy shit, I can't. Sorry, chat. So you're gonna see flipped up books every now and then. Especially for the lining part. You're gonna see this a lot. Okay. So something about traditional art is when you're doing traditional art, you kind of like need to line based on what line is on top first and what line is below after that. Yeah. Whereas in digital, you can just have the lines overlap and then you erase later. You can't necessarily do that in traditional art. Yeah. Which adds to this layer of stress, I guess. When lining is like, lining feels like the finale. If a mess up is almost the end. And also, I'm kind of liking this pen a lot because this pen allows me to get both thin and thick lines in the same brush stroke. Like the brush stroke feels very like a digital pen. It feels like my Real G pen in Clipsil Pen. I know I'm making like so weird reference. Like the traditional pen feels like a digital pen. Yes. Just that you don't have to erase too. It genuinely gives me that traditional not the digital art, the kind of like the pressure sensitivity. I know it's so weird to talk in digital art terms, but you really can feel the pressure sensitivity on this pen. Like it has a very tactile feel from the digital art. Yet it still feels traditional. Okay, so yeah. That's why I love this pen a lot. I used to use the Sakura markers for art, but now I've more or less become a Zig user. Yes, ever since I used it for the Omega artwork, I'm addicted to it. Yes, yeah. Before that, I was still using a Sakura even for my other sketches, yeah. But after I did the Omega artwork with the Zig, holy shit, I'm in love. That's not gonna change. Yes, yeah. Am I the best at controlling a Zig marker yet? Nope. I'm definitely nowhere near the best. But I can tell you straight out, it's one of the better ones. Yes. From everything I've used. Yes. If Zig would sponsor me, I would definitely say yes. If they didn't sponsor me much, just sponsor me some pens. I'll be happy. Okay. Alright, so unlike, oh wait, why did I not think of this previously? Okay. I was about to say something really, really stupid. And then once you're here, you'll be like, Kochi, that's so stupid. I was like saying, unlike digital art, traditional art, I need to reline the thing to thicken the lines. Then I was like, wait, can I not do that in digital art as well? Why have I not been doing that in the digital art? Yeah. For a moment, I was like, this sort of like, small things that when you do traditional art, you tend to like feel and think a lot more about art than to just treat your art as, okay, I'm just finishing artwork and I'm done here. This very interesting experience to traditional art that you don't explore, you don't get in digital. Yes, yeah. How the heck did I do the eyebrows? Hey, this is something I'm gonna say and it might sound very stupid here. One of the things I struggle with in art is eyebrows. I know. It looks so cute, Arinya Tonya. Yeah, one of the things I struggle with is eyebrows. Don't ask me why. Anyway, I found back the markers that I was talking about. Yeah. I struggle with is eyebrows, which don't make any sense, right? The way I'm talking about it. Like, of all things you expect me to be stuck with, is definitely not eyebrows. drop. Oh, the eraser cover. I don't know if you realize when I'm doing art, I'm always struggling with the eyebrows. Like somehow I just cannot. I'll do the eyebrows multiple times to get the eyebrow finish that one. Yeah. Woman the bar, how's it meowing? Okay. Also, digitally, I can get eyebrows down. Sorry, traditionally, I get the eyebrow down in one shot. So yeah, honestly, this looks good. This looks good compared to what I was doing the last time. Yeah, looks beautiful so far. Okay. So if you saw my video while I was doing the Ultraman Omega artwork, this was the angle I was drawing at. So it looked really warped up. Yeah, get where I'm coming from. Like this was the angle I was looking at it. Yeah. So this time I'm seeing it proper. You are the ones who are seeing it in warp. Let me see. Like legitly. Okay. All right. Green, yeah. Last printing, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Let me not take out the secret weapon I have. Let's use my markers. What secret weapon you have? Yes. Hello, Tony. You say you don't know what I'm talking about? Do you not watch my YouTube channel? I think it's the second video this year, the one about traumatized by 2026 already. Yeah, traumatized me. Bad enough. Seriously. Alright, so now I need this piece of paper here. This is my palette cleanser. Oh. I'm busy with a lot of stuff. No! Ow! My markers all spilled. This stream is disaster after disaster. Okay. Fine. Brush. Okay. Brush. Okay. Fine. Okay. Yeah. Illinois good, Liam. More fishing in Padianos. Nice. Yeah. I'm busy a lot of stuff lately. Oh no, Tony. Busy what? Watching other VTubers? Huh? Okay, anyways, let me pull up my colored swatch and choose my colors. YR3. This the most obvious orange. Then we're gonna go for the skin, let's go with salmon pink YR4. It's a little dark though, so I might wanna be very light with it. Yeah. Okay, next up we've got purple. I'll go for lavender P4. Okay. I should have a second piece of the swaps. Okay. For the clothes, Cool Grey 2 CG007. Okay. And 120 black. Okay, so this two is out. Skin tone purple. Do I have darker purple? Aquamandarin. Okay, got it. Add all my colors out. Let's go. Okay. I'm not very familiar with these marker steel, so this. For the record, this is my second time using the Ohuhu markers. So don't forgive me if I actually genuinely mess up. Alright. Ah, Gajin, not VTuber. You got go back to Gajin said. No! You should stop gooning over there and goon over me. I mean what? VTuber gooning. Gooning back. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so they say start with the darker colors. Oh, Kochi makes a gacha game for sure. There's already a gacha game, do you not try? Yeah, there's a Kochi gacha game, do you not try it already? Huh? It was called Explosion. Yes, yeah, it's an explosion gacha. Do you not pull enough? Huh? And somebody demoed the explosion gacha. I think it's still working. I hope. Or is it broken? Yes, yeah. Tried reading said broken and meowman. No! Why though? Okay. Oh, is it only me who can activate the redeems right now? Hey. I'll try to fix it out of this yeah. And boy, what do you miss? Yo, you miss me starting artwork. Yes, yeah. And figuring out how to use the markers. I'm definitely not very well trained in the art of alcohol markers. I still don't understand most of it. But I think I made a mistake in my marker choice early on. Yes, yeah. I thought Marigold was going to be lighter, but apparently it's darker. But to maintain the looks, I'm just going to continue with Marigold. Then I'll take note for the next one. Okay, right, let me use the blending brush and see how if I can rescue it. Okay. This is bad. This is bad. I genuinely have no idea what I'm trying to do here. I feel I'm consistently messing up. Oh, this is the duck. Oh yeah, anyway, duck starts first. This will be the main purple. Okay, this should work. I never changed the Mahese literal high school. What? Wait, why did they change the name though? At least the purple worked. The orange failed, in my opinion. Yeah. So I need to change my approach to the orange. So I'm gonna do this at the side. It's technically my fault for not doing a test blend ahead of time. Times like this, I miss Ctrl Z. You see, let's go for this yellow, I guess. Oh yeah, this works. And then marigold for the dark tone. Okay. Okay. I honestly thought marigold would be darker. Would be the lighter one, but apparently marigold became the darker one. I don't know why. And then the blending tool. At the very least, I gotta say, at least now I'm more familiar with what I'm working with. Yeah. Compared to earlier on. Okay. I'm gonna pull out some yellows here. So, the rim lighting. Just come from here. Right, and there we go. Add some marigold here. I realize I cannot go too thick on the markers. If not, they do tend to bleed quite a bit. Yeah. I mean, there's only one way to improve on your art, essentially, and that's to trial and error and fail non-stop. Yeah. And I think this is where I do want to improve on my marker work. I'm actually thinking of getting some acrylic markers to help me do some flat colors instead of solely depending on alcohol markers for the time being. Yeah, it might be easier for me to do that to manage the stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm learning quite a few things as I'm doing this actually. Like color layering and all. It's always good to start the darker ones. Unless it's a splash. And then this one I can mix it. I can blend it in better. Yes! Alright. Alright, this is so good. Okay, I can see a difference between my blending already. Just like that. It takes less to blend in. Okay. Okay. Once again, for full context, I am still very new to marker work. So I am still trying to understand how markers work. Though I feel I should be leaving more whites, so the yellow can be essence, but I should be leaving more whites in my art. Now it's not popping out as nice here. It looks messy. In my opinion, this looks messy here. It can be done better. Just that because I didn't actually practice ahead of time here. So that's that. Okay, I think I want to pull out a brown. Let's pull out this one. Yes, yeah. Yep. Okay, skin tone. I sort of understand how to do this part. But definitely I would have benefited if I didn't mess up my brushing earlier on here. Okay, so for the darker parts, if we go for this, and top up with this one. Alright, then we got the blending marker. Okay. A couple of things I feel I've gotten a better grasp of is number one, I'm more familiar with what the blending marker does and the repercussions of using a blending marker. Yeah, that's something I think I kind of like figured out better throughout this artwork itself. So don't be over reliant on the blending marker. Once again, I think blending marker can be useful for things like the skin and all, but I shouldn't be using it too heavily on the darker colors like the hair and all. Yeah, that's one takeaway. Okay, I'm to go on with the down here also need some of this. Actually, what if I go for dabbing instead? Yeah, I think dabbing works. Yeah, dabbing will work. Dabbing for the blending instead, yeah. Alright, I do need some browns. Others don't have browns. Okay, this is the brownest brown I can get. So just go with this. And just go with this after that. Okay, done. Do I have a very... What's the lightest grey I have though? Colorless cool grey. CG... double zero. Okay. Yeah. I use the grey to add in some colors here. Just to give it a bit of shape. So it doesn't look pure white. To dab it in a little bit, that's why I use this. Now understanding how the blend brush works better. Yep, okay, we are good there. Alright, next up, we're going to do the blacks or the greys per se. So we'll start off with the blacks. Okay, yeah. So this is going to be at the bottom. And the grey is going to pull it in. Okay. Alright, technically I could try using this to blend in. No, it doesn't really work. Okay, it sort of works for the lighting, but it didn't work for the darker side. It's almost functioning like a blending marker there. Okay. Alright, let's do the other side of the bra. I think the blending control, I was definitely not as good on this one here. Sally's, you know, sometimes when it comes to art, you need to do failures to know where you're really weak at. Yes, yeah. So this is one of the examples where I need to fail to know where I'm weak at. Yeah. And then I'll probably have to do some blending practices. I thought I could skip that while I was doing the Omega, but now looking at it, I don't think I can skip it all. In fact, I think I am very weak on the blending. So I probably need to do blending practices to see how to manage the blending better. Let me see. It's normal, don't get me wrong, I'm not upset or what, yeah. It's just more of self-discovery. A lot of this, yeah. So I'm open to self-discovery, don't worry, yeah. I'm not like, oh no, I failed, I'm not gonna do this again. No. I'm gonna continue. Oh, blend practice, yeah, definitely, yeah. That's something I feel like, you know, I was severely lacking. And yeah, I'm gonna make up for it with more blending practices. Let's see. I really I don't know how to get skin tones done nicely yet, so that's something I need to look into. Nothing to do with the blending alone yet, but I need to figure out how to get skin tones done properly. Oh no. God, skin tones are handled so badly in this ones. I honestly thought I had it, but I think I'm wrong. Okay. Never mind. Gonna use my secret weapon right now. Sort of. Semi-disappointing, but... Secret weapon time! Alright, so the correction pen. So the reason why I bought a correction pen... Okay. Let me... I don't know how many of you have used a correction pen before. Right, is to do this. Okay. I think that really saved my art though. Like at least it looks finished with that. So can you see the white finishing? Oh yes, okay. I mean it looks okay on screen, but I can tell in real life it's not as well blended as I wanted to be. So certain parts I felt I was lacking. Definitely I think this part the blending was bad. I should have left more whites in the hair. Because now I do not have any whites in the hair. So those are the two key points I think I want to fix here. The thing is, I should have done the skin first, then the hair. So to avoid the bleeding, over bleeding part. But yeah, generally this is what I did today. Yeah. I think it's not too bad, to be honest. It's not like the worst or whatsoever here, but it's definitely not the perfect result I wanted. Yeah. Okay. I want to be able to see my marker brands. Okay, Ohuhu markers. I know it's kind of weird why I want to position them this way, but I just want to show what was the brands I'm using for the stuff and all. The pencil doesn't really matter, but yes. Yeah. Okay, the framing looks fine. Kind of do like the framing. I think that's down a little bit. Alright. Okay, I forgot to do one thing. Right, there we go. And Felix, a beautiful in your opinion. Can I take a snapshot? Recording. Save image. Open. Oh, I can. Photo taken. Wow, I should have just done this. It's a little not so clear though. Yeah, I think I'm better in the proper photo mode than video mode. I mean, it's taking just a screenshot here, but yeah. Okay. Alright, what do you think of this? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just drop the screenshots in here first. Alright. I mean, for art preservation, I didn't really like it, Mia. So let's do another one next. One more! Oh, we still got time, I think. Can I finish one art in 1.5 hours? Yes, let's go. I think I can. Okay. Right, now the question is, what am I going to draw next? I gotta say, the moment I got the whole thing flexed up just now, with the clipboard and all, I could draw properly. It solved all my problems with it. Like, this clipboard is the solution to my parallax error problem, angle problem. Yes, I faced it last time. That traumatized me. This definitely solved my problem. I want to get one more piece of this plastic. If I buy more Ohu markers, I'll have more. Okay, anyways. Okay, I can't see stream at the moment while I'm setting up. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Alright. Brush tip, okay, down and down. I do want to practice. I think I just go on with another artwork because I do want to practice my overall lining and all. So let's do that. Okay. Let's try something a little more complex here. Hey, so this time I want chat to guess if y'all know what I'm drawing next, okay? Without further ado, let's get moving. It's kind of weird because I was working on the artwork on this character the other day, right? But I have not finished it. And now I'm doing a second artwork of this character beforehand, before I finished the original one I was working on here. Yeah. Let me know if y'all know what I'm talking about. Thinking time. Yes, yeah. Zujas? Nope. Yes, yeah. Maybe let's make it a bit easier. It's nothing to do with Toku. Yes, yeah. Hello, Chronoventus. How's it meowing? Hey, yeah. And Shiro Sensei, thank you so much for the follow. Wait, did I change my stream to art yet? No, other than right on Twitch. Yes. Okay. Art. Marker practice time. Yes. Yeah. Particular behind your latest Toku news nya. Oh yeah, excited about Project Red? Or is it something else nya? That's keep being excited. I can tell you what I'm very excited for actually nya. Alright, asking me the Toku news I'm most excited for, to be honest, yeah, I will actually say it's Deco. Yeah. As I have no idea what they're gonna approach with this year's anniversary. And I hope the anniversary approach will be different from how Toei has been doing it. Yes, yeah. I felt that I weirdly have this very okay. With the exception of Trigger, okay, I think every anniversary series that Ultraman has did so far has been really solid. Yes, yeah. Oh, Agito new film. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, we talking about that. We have been watching Agito lately in the Discord. It was my first time watching Agito, yeah, so I do not know the full story Agito, so no spoilers yet. But by the end of by the mid of the year, we should be done with Agito. Then you can spoil me after that. I've actually not watched Agito before, so I'm currently having my first watch of Agito. Every Monday, we are watching with chat. Yes, Agito. It's been a fun watch so far. Yes, yeah. I saw a press conference for Project Red. Yeah. I am more... Okay. If y'all have seen my reaction to Project Red, I am very 50-50 on Project Red right now. Okay. Mostly because I feel like Project Red is just an excuse to rebrand Toku. At this stage, they can prove me wrong. I would love to be proven wrong. But as of now, it really feels like Project Red is simply Sentai rebranded. Yes, and I wish to be proven wrong. As they say, they are bringing back Gavan and all, but it feels like this Gavan is too Sentaiized. If you get what I mean. At the moment, yeah. Nothing wrong, okay? But as much as I didn't watch Gavan, this doesn't give me the Gavan vibe that I know of. If you get what I mean, yeah. It feels too what's the word? I'm gonna redo this whole drawing here. Hey, why did you erase the whole thing? Because I think my sketch was ugly. Simple as that. And then one more crossover. Honestly, Ghost Witches is, yeah. The Neo Agito movie, don't know how to feel. Same for you for Project Red. Yeah. Okay. So let's look back at Ultraman's history of anniversary movies, shall we? Or anniversary series. The first anniversary series, okay? The first revival of the series, alright? Let's talk about series revival, alright? Because Project Red is a series revival. Ultraman series revival, they have gone some weird ones, alright? So the first series revival is definitely Tiga. That one is the gold standard. No one can argue. Tiga gold standard, alright? The second revival for Ultraman is Ultraman Ginga. Not that good. Still finding its positioning. Okay? But definitely did improve over time. Alright? Then let's go on with the next one. Okay? Revival. Yeah, that's all the revivals here. Kamen Rider revival, we got Kuga. That was a solid revival. Okay? Kuga was a solid revival for a series here. Alright? Yeah, okay. Actually, why are we talking about revivals? Oh yeah, Gavan. I feel like I might be wrong, but currently the Gavan revival feels like a Super Sentai rebranding, and I don't know. I'm very 50-50 on it. They can prove me wrong. I have been proven wrong before. There are shows where I go like, I don't really vibe with, to shit, this is the bomb. It has happened before, okay? So I'm not gonna deny that there's a chance it might happen again. But first impression is not very strong. That's what I can give you now. Next up. Okay, let me give you an example of a first impression that went wrong, okay? First impression that went wrong, Saber. Like, I enjoyed Saber's first impression, okay? I actually love Saber at the start. Then it completely went off the rails. Hey, another show that that has a very good first impression on me, then it went off the rails. Gotcha. Ghost, I never had a good impression. On the rest, I never had a good impression. So I'm sorry, Ghost. If you want me to rank the series by the failures, Ghost is number 1 on my list, at least. Okay. Alright, so let's, now that we are done talking about goals, let's talk about anniversaries, okay? To be fair, I think Decade was a really good anniversary series. Alright. Gokaijers was very good. Okay, Gokaijers was basically taking Decade and improve the formula. Okay, and then we've got after we got Decade, we've got what's after Decade? Next 6th anniversary. I think Zero Ojo was considered anniversary series. Am I wrong? Well, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think Zero Ojo's was an anniversary series. Theoretically. Shit, I have no idea how to draw. that was 45th or something. Yeah. Okay, Zero Oja. I didn't watch, so I cannot comment. I'm very fair, alright? I'm very fair with my comparisons, okay, Nia? I didn't watch Zero Oja. I am not gonna comment whether Zero Oja is good or bad, okay? Zenkaija's was fine. Alright, Revise as an anniversary series, I'm gonna be honest, as an anniversary series, Revise is a complete failure. I like Revise, okay, Nia? I like Revise. That is to, I like Revise, Nia, but I'm not gonna be afraid to admit that Revise as an anniversary series, a complete failure. Yes, Nia. Okay, those to let y'all know that I'm completely not biased, alright? Shit, I can't even get her hair right. I feel embarrassed. You all Zenkaiger Purple watch Nia. Yeah. Okay, Two Kaiser is a very side character. All things considered, Nia. But I feel like at least he has a better presence in Gokaiger than whatever they are trying to do with Polar, Nia. We get what I mean, yeah. Well, I think Polar is a complete waste of a character. Two Kaiser has his own personality, and while he is, you know, I feel like he's not very involved in the whole plot. In fact, I think the whole plot was a little messy. Was like not super involved in the whole plot, yeah. At least his presence was a lot more felt. If you want me to be honest, the Two Kaiser feels a bit more like Two Kaiser takes the role of what's his name again, yeah? Two Kaiser takes the role of Hoiru, which is fine because he's not the main character. Oh, got what I mean, yeah? I think Hoiru will work better as a side character because they don't have to focus onto him all the time, yeah. Like, yes, I understand Two Kaiser butts into things all the time, but because it's not the main character, they have no obligation to make him like the center of attraction. Does that make sense? Yes, yeah. Yeah, I don't even mean the wiki mentioned Hoiru was there as the main character, but they just see him in force on the screen. Don't look at the wiki. Don't look at the wiki, yeah. A show supposed to sell the main character. Who is the main? Raid. That's all. Also remember that, yeah, you can't trust the wiki. Who's the main in a Sentai show is always the Raid, unless done otherwise. Let me give you an example of a show where the main character was not Raid. For Sentai, okay? There's actually good examples of it out there, alright? Dawn Brothers. Hello, Goshijin-chama. How's it meowing you? I remember Dawn Brothers was the main is actually Yellow, Oni's sister. Yes. I think Raid was not the main. Okay, I like Raid in Dawn Brothers for other reasons, yeah, than him butting in, but he creates interaction between the characters, which is what we need. Right? He brings the characters together. As much as he's always interfering with everything, he brings the characters together. And that's not something what Horror does, yeah, sadly. Like, Horror has done nothing of value to bring the team together. Whereas Don Momotaro, he has, throughout the series, no matter how obnoxious he is, he's been bringing the team together. Yes, yeah. Ending alright, enjoying. How's everyone today, Nia? I am crying over spilled alcohol markers. Okay, not really spilled, but I felt like what I did earlier on wasn't that good, so now I'm just doing another artwork to just practice me. Like today is just art practice day. And you can't tell, yes, it's traditional art. Which I think you don't see as often anymore. Yes, yeah. I think it opened my stream not expecting me to actually be on marker and pencils, right? That was Cronny! Hey, how do you know it's Cronny? Oh, what giveaway was Cronny? Yes. Well, what was the giveaway that was Cronny for you? The 4 o'clock lady, yeah. Momotaro is a character that is written very interesting as the main plot device. Yeah, unlike Haru, who does not steal the scenes. Okay, actually, Momotaro does not advise others. Yes, yeah, Momotaro actually does not advise others. Yeah, and in fact, he's himself. A chain on the hair. Her old lady worked on creating a real game. Yeah, and this case working a Game Boy game. That'd be nice though. I need more physical games, okay? I found that in this era we are lacking physical games. Even Nintendo refuses to give us any more physical games at this rate. Pokemon Pokopia is 100% game key card, so there's no physical aspect to it, yeah. Except a wasted piece of plastic. Yes, yeah. Yeah. I feel I've not really captured the style of Cronny's hair as well. Yeah. If asked me to draw GG or something, I think I'll have been a lot easier. But I was like, you know what? I just want to try drawing more Cronny. Because I realized I had the same problem when I was sketching my other Cronny artwork, where I just couldn't get the Cronny details out. So once again, I feel I'm not pulling out the Cronny details as effectively as I want to. Yes, yeah. So that means over the next few days, if I'm going crazy, you see me drawing Cronny non-stop. Just to practice her hair properly. Mm. As much as I'm very proud of the Cronny work I'm working on my tablet, okay, I definitely feel like I'm not capturing the essence of Cronny as I want to. Mm. Yeah, I think I messed up the lining. Already, I think I messed up. I feel I may not color this. Yes, I might just take this as... Like, there's so much mistakes on this artwork already. I'm actually very, very unhappy with this. I'll finish lining it, but I don't think I'll color it. Yes, because while I think I can definitely get some practice out of the lining, the problem is I don't feel happy enough with the process of the coloring though. Mm. Again, it might just be me being overly paranoid and all, but I feel like this is definitely not a masterpiece. But then again, always remember as an artist, for every, you know, one masterpiece you have a mountain of things that you're not proud of. And this is going to be the mountain of things I'm not proud of. Yes. Yeah. I'm definitely not very happy with the outcome of this. Okay. I tried something stupid and it turned out ugly. I mean, it was really bad. So now I know I couldn't do that with this pen. That was stupid. Okay. Anyways, yes. This is my crony sketch. Alright, not too happy with the end results. The readings are supposed to be working. Alright, no problem. Yeah, apparently they're broken. Why though? Like, the last I checked, they should all be working. Okay, I know why it's broken now. I know why it's broken here. Twitch site is broken. I'm serious, Twitch site is broken here. I'm checking because the Twitch server seems to be down. Everything else is working. So yeah, I'm so sorry. It's not something I can do about. Twitch is broken. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, I'm not too happy with this crony, so I'll just sign off on it and just end it. Okay, so let me just tell you the stuff I'm not too happy with here. Number one, I'm not happy with the hair over here. It should be coming out this way. I think I just completely messed up this part here, so I messed up the hair over here, this portion. Okay, next thing I messed up is okay, things I like. I like how the neck turned out. This part is nice. The eyes is also not too bad, but just the overall shape of the hair, this one should be more towards the side, and my lining was off. I was like not judging my lining so well, so yeah. So it's just a lot of pieces here and there that I didn't really enjoy the results here, so it is what it is. It's also always important to remember that not every artwork will come out good. So someone just accept that you have bad days. Yes, yeah, that's all. And no, the artwork doesn't look fine. Not in my books. What time is it? Well, 2:09. Let's do one more. Okay. Today is literally art grind, okay? Today is the art grind. As practicing my art. Alright, so the last one I'm going to do, because I do want to try to do my marker stuff again, I'm going to do chibi. I've actually not tried my chibi style on actual pen and paper yet. I don't know if you saw recently, if you watched my videos, I've got technically a new chibi style of sorts. I've not tried it on pen and paper yet. So I think it'd be a perfect time to give it a shot. Just have a feel of it. Traditional. Alright, so when it comes to pen and paper and on here, I usually finish digital art, I usually finish my chibis in, depending how complex the pose is, generally I'm done within 15 minutes. Yes. So I'm just taking that speed into account to see how fast I can finish this one. Right off the bat, I'll say I'm a lot faster already. I feel like when it comes to chibi, I've gotten the overall style in a weird way memorized. So I'm moving a lot faster than normal artwork already. I don't think you can see it clearly, but I've already gotten the base pose out already. Yes, yeah. Then just readjust the hands. I should practice drawing the whole life in this chibi art style that I have. Next day. Not today, yeah. One style at a time, yeah. Okay, so one reason why I like to draw my own characters, okay, like my own VTuber model, yeah, it's also because I already remember the details of the character, so I don't really have to like look back at my character reference and all, yeah. So that actually saves me a lot of time, yeah. So while kind of practice, I usually draw back my own character, yeah. Though I do want to get more characters in my mental database, okay? So namely right now the ones I want to be able to get in my mental database, yeah, would actually be Crony and Gigi. Yes, yeah. And probably Marin. Yes. Like so far, the whole life that I enjoy drawing is Marin, one of them, yeah, and Kumarin. Yes, Kumarin is such a Kumar. Also, another reason is I don't know if you remember when I designed this outfit that I'm drawing very often, yeah. I actually designed it with the, you know, ease to draw in mind. Yes, yeah. So a lot of those outfits is actually very simplified for easier quick arts, yeah. Right, the reason why I did that is actually when I want to create content, I cannot spend too much time drawing my my assets and all, so I needed a simple artwork, and it's honestly serving its purpose. The one I designed on stream, yeah, it's actually serving its purpose really well, to be honest. So I'm actually very happy with how it turned out. Don't get me wrong, I still like my more complicated outfits. It's just that having a simplified outfit makes things easier for day-to-day stuff. Hi, Syrupy. How's it meowing? Okay, once again, I'm going to take this off. I'll start lining this way. One thing I learned is take my lining more seriously, alright? And actually turn it in a way where I can handle the curve better. Because the last few rounds, I think I was not handling the curve as well. So it definitely did affect the overall finishing. So notice this time I'm just taking the entire thing off the clipboard and just lining it wherever I deem perfect to line. Yes. Okay. Okay. Once again, I've got another bad habit where I feel like I cannot do all the lines at one time. Yes, yeah. What I mean is, I actually have not done the sketch even for the back hair portion here, because I feel like I cannot manage it all at one shot here. So what I'm gonna do later on is I'm gonna do the back part separately. Let me see. I'm literally running on layer logic on traditional art. Not good though. Yes, you know, like my brain is really wired to layer logic. I don't necessarily think that's a good habit to have. Yeah. Especially when you're doing traditional art. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people do work that way as well. But I can foresee myself having some problems because I am working that way. Maybe I'm just paranoid because I'm not as well adapted to traditional art, not digital art. Digital art, I think I'm fine. Okay. Because she messed up my pigtails here. Okay. I'll try going with no sketch, but no. I messed up. Okay, so anyways, that's called overestimating my art skills, and I completely messed up that. Alright, next up, let's do the eyes. Okay. Overall, I think it's coming out okay. It's not the best, but you can see I definitely messed up this part here. And Xenon, how's it meowing Is it cold where you are? Yeah, how cold is it though? I hear there's like ice storms in some parts of America right now. Is that true? Are any of you stuck in an ice storm? Yes, yeah. If you're wondering where did I hear the ice storm from some PokeTuber, they're like, oh, I'm not being able to create content because I'm stuck in an ice storm. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, time to get the markers in. We'll do the skin first. So this stuff is skin and blending. Okay. Alright. Salmon pink. Hey, so what I learned is always do the darker parts first. It's like the nose, the about the hair. Okay. And don't force it, just go ahead and do the parts that need more blending, like here. Don't let it bleed out onto other parts. Control the blending. Let the marker move its own colors out. Yes. Yep. Okay, now that part is blended out, we'll do the rest of the hands. We should do the corners. Sorry, the rest of the skin. Go on the corners first. Let the ink sip in on its own. Yeah. Alright, so that's something I learned from the few mistakes I made. The past few ones. Okay. So it's gonna let it sip in more harshly. Alright, next. Do I want to try to do blush? Yes, let's just go ahead and do a blush. Let's do blush color. Coral pink. Let's do coral pink. Okay. Coral pink. Oh, wait. Coral. Wait, coral pink. Okay. Alright, so now it's all dried up. I'm going to use a bit of coral pink over here. We're going to go to fine. Just give this side a bit of blush out. Once again, let the blush just bleed out. Don't force the blush out. Yes, yeah. Alright, next up, let's do the hair body first. Yes, yeah. So the rest of the body, let's go. Then now I just blend it in. So I found that this time while blending, I'm more familiar with what I'm blending already. I'm no longer blending blindly like the last time. Yeah. Like while there are still things I can't control specifically, I find that overall I'm more familiar with what I want my markers to do and know the limitation of the markers. So that's in a way an advantage. You see? I'm just trying the raw umber over here. Just create the dark layers. Okay. Wait, so just gonna come under here. Alright. There we go. Alright, next part. Let's do it. Go for some sharpness here. Next part, let's do the purple. We got the lavender. We got the pastel violet. I want the vermilion first here. Okay. And stuck an ice storm, but we are a negative right now. No. Yeah, I also worked for that. Yeah, like. The ice storm was really, really bad. I'll go open. Tony. So if you are stuck in ice storm, does it mean you're work from home because of the weather or something? Yeah? Is that something that happens? Or are you all still forced to go to work? Genuinely asking because I have no idea how things work overseas. Yes, yeah. So you still need to walk to school. No! That's torture, yo! Why is the school torturing y'all like this? Yeah. Right. I'm using dark yellow just now. This is one. Potato brown. Yes. Yeah. Not mute. Luckily, you work most of home for meetings. Ah, senior. I just stream and live so I can stay indoors out the way. I guess so. Do you know that the streamer live isn't as glorious as you think it is? Yes, yeah. that's something I wish to actually share with you. Like, unless you are like, you know, some super big shit streamer, okay, yeah, like those streamers you see out there, okay, some of the super big shit streamers, yeah. Honestly, as a streamer, you don't really have that much of a glorious life. Yes, yeah. I think a lot of what I see on stream is very overly glorified. But if you do want to hear more about streamer life and what I mean by overly glorified, yeah, you can hear a bit more of it over on my channel. In fact, if you've been following my channel, yeah, I'm gonna start talking more about creator stuff and all. I've actually recorded one video, probably gonna come out next week. Yes, yeah, because I recorded 2 videos actually in a row. So I think it's the next week one that is a little bit more depressing over on my channel, yeah. So you might want to check that out if you are thinking about becoming a streamer and on, yeah. If I'm gonna be honest here, I'm not doing so hot. I know I'm laughing it off like a joke, but yes, I'm actually not doing so hot, and I think laughing it off is somehow like my own coping mechanism in a weird way. Yes, yeah. I'm definitely not that bad off the point that, you know, I'm on the verge of quitting or what, yeah. But I'm definitely not at a very good spot where I can tell you that everything is a-okay. Yeah, it's a huge mix. And for Nani, if we're working for Uber, okay, it's not so much on the finance part. Okay, finance is definitely one thing, alright? Finance is definitely one thing, yeah. But the one thing that is bugging me more than finance, yes, there is something that's bugging me more than finance. Wow, be amazed. It's actually the emotional side of things. Yes, yeah. Like I can tell you right now, emotionally, I'm not doing so hot. Yes, yeah. It's not like, you know, I'm like, oh, end of the world kind of not doing so hot, yeah. It's something a lot more different. Yes, yeah. You see the video next. They just watch on my channel, yeah. I don't really want to go and repeat it until you'll watch it now and talk about it, yeah. I'm not here going to spoil my own content, okay? Don't get me wrong, becoming a streamer is nice and all, but I've never considered my full-time job as a streamer. In fact, let me just tell you, there was multiple times this year, okay? Just this year alone, I was thinking of dropping streaming. Yes, yeah. What? Could you, are you serious? Yes. Just this year alone, there were multiple times I felt like dropping streaming. But hear me out. Dropping streaming, not content creation. I hope you see a difference here. The reason why I wanted to drop stream a couple of times was actually to focus more on the content side of things, as opposed to dropping streaming because I can't take streaming. Yes, yeah. So it's actually more along the lines of I found I had a couple of issues that I did not notice until this year. Initially, I had set aside enough time for me to do editing. Like, I thought, okay, I'm going to set aside 1 day a week to do editing. Editing this week alone, maybe because of some other things here, but this week alone, editing is eating up 2 days and probably going into the 3rd day. It wasn't supposed to be the case here. I wasn't supposed not supposed to edit that much, but I was not expecting to spend that much time on editing. So yeah, I said it's nothing wrong with you. I love streaming so much to the point that I'm not dropping streaming, which is actually to my own detriment actually. Like, ideally, the best thing is for me to drop streaming. Although my manager did suggest that, like, could you consider dropping streaming for the time being? I was like, no. I want to stream. Yes. Yeah, in case you're like ever wondering, could you stop streaming? At the rate I'm going, no. Yes, yeah. And it's mostly a me thing, if you get what I mean. Yeah. I can also edit on stream. No, I can't. Okay, so the reason why I cannot edit on stream, number one, okay, yeah, editing on stream means I cannot entertain chat. Alright, number two, it will affect my streaming quality because editing will take up visual, like the visual part of things for the RAM and whatsoever you call it. Yeah, the GPU will be affected, and that is what I need for stream. So unless I get like a second PC or something, at the moment, doing editing on stream is actually out of the question. Yes, yeah. I hope that answers your question. I kind of like the finishing of this. Was actually pretty nice. Not gonna lie, yeah. I'm gonna finish up with the other marker. Let me see. Let me keep all my ohuhus first. So the other day, I bought. Oh, this marker is for the other thing. What's the marker that I want to use today? The Sharpie. Oh no, this one. The Sakura Pearl marker. Honestly, you know what? let's just skip all of this and I just jump straight to my flexi. Yes, the flexi should do the trick. Oh, thinking I can do this to try to correct the damage here. So looks less damaged. Yeah, I could. Yeah, it worked. Yay! You know, I take a lot of things for granted, like outline in digital art. It's literally just click outline. Now I'm literally manually outlining the whole thing. Yes, yeah. Oh, cute, yeah. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy with this one, to be honest. Yeah, I did 2 works today, but I kind of like pretty happy with this particular one. Yeah, it's not perfect by any means, yeah, because I'll still figure out how I should do my chibi in a traditional art style, yeah. So definitely not perfect, but it definitely came out nicer than I had anticipated, yeah. Oh, initially I actually bought a separate marker to do chibi sketches. So let me actually try that out on the Meowman. Yeah. Just doing some chibi sketches. And we can try some accent colors. What time is it? 2:45. Okay, good. I should be able to knock this out of the... knock this out by 3. Then you can watch Ants Canada. Yeah. Alright. Done. Okay. So let me sign on this. Okay. Done. This one turned out pretty nice. Yes, yeah. Genuinely, I think this one turned out pretty nice compared to the other ones that I did today. So let's just do a quick recap on what I have today, yeah. Okay. So let me keep my marker stuff first. For the most part, I want to make sure my markers are all kept properly first. Especially the plastic and the papers. Alright, quick recap on today though. So alright, so the first one I did was Omega. I think you've seen that already. Then this was the one where I was like, wait, the head is a little too big. Okay, I don't know why, but the head was a little too big. Yeah. Then this one was another one where the head was a little too big. I was like, doesn't seem right. So today I did this one. I think that's not bad, to be honest. Now looking back at it, I think it's not bad, yeah. But definitely, I think I could improve on the shading, especially the head over here. So that's a learning point here. Crony, I think I messed this one up. Honestly. This one, yeah. I think this is where I want it to be. This is where I want it to be, yeah. Like, this is the, whoo, the standard. Yes, yeah. Alright, so to get one good drawing, I had how many bad drawings behind? Alright, like in this, I can say I'm fine with this one, to be fair. I'm fine with this. It's not the best, but I'm fine with this, yeah. Alright, but it's definitely not a good one. I think good ones, I've only got one good. Honestly, this one also has its own mistakes. One good. Fail. I think this is mid. Alright, I honestly, now that I look back at it, I think this is mid. Okay, yeah, this is mid. Fail. Fail. Mid. Fail. And finding a good one. Yes, yeah. So, and now when you say, I'm so bad at drawing, I don't know how to do my art and all yet. Okay, my drawing turns out ugly. I hope that seeing this can give you some inspiration that doesn't mean, you know, one shot you're gonna get your magic out. Yeah, no. This took me 4 or 5 failures. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, now we watch Ants Canada. Alright, but before I watch Ants Canada, yeah, thank you so much everybody on YouTube for joining me. Yes, yeah, today was a fun stream. I was not really like school, it was for fun for you, yeah. Yeah. I was not really, no. But yeah. Alright, so thank you so much SMG, Mahisenia. Thank you so much, Nia. I will stream art as soon as I can again. Alright. But for now, I'm gonna continue a bit more on twitch.tv/Caturteer. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much, YouTube, for joining me. Yes, yeah.